So, getting ready to replace what's called the Accelerator pedal control sensor, which is this sensor right here. So first we have to do is go ahead and remove these panels from right here. We have these clips. Press the clip, take them off, get them out the way so you can get to that device. Put them out the way. And then with all electrical work, what you want to do is disconnect your battery. The process of disconnecting the battery is you disconnect the negative first and then the positive. So I'm going to use a 12 millimeter, disconnect the battery. In some cases you can just do the negative, but in this case I'm going to do negative and positive just to make certain. Positive is a 10 millimeter. Battery disconnected, so now we do electrical work. Here's a solenoid as I mentioned, so you gotta take this 10 millimeter bolt out, this 10 millimeter bolt out, and then remove this cover. First you want to do is remove this electrical connector, which here's a clip, squeeze on this and then pull it back. So squeeze. Connectors out the way. Next we're going to remove these two to remove this cover to get to the sensor. It's a fairly simple job, but what you'll do is you'll get a check engine light. If you have a code reader, you read the code and it will tell you what it is. However, for this one, you can go to AutoZone, they'll tell you what the code is. Actually, this solenoid, or this really this sensor. So I'm gonna use this one to break it. It's just broken, and then I'll just get the screwdriver type to take it the rest of the way out. There we go. Actually holding both. One 10 millimeter. Two 10 millimeter. And take this cover off. Now the cover out of the way, you can actually see there's one. Remove this bolt and just take it out. So on 10 millimeter, go ahead and just gotta wiggle it a little bit and clear it and take it out. So now it's out, you gotta actually remove the sensor from the plate, which is where have this bolt and this bolt. So here's the new sensor. Pretty much line them up, look the same. So here's the bolts at the bottom, where if you look under here, you see these screws right there that holds the sensor down. Right through here, 1, 2. Take these out, but first, go ahead and remove the cable. So in order not to throw off the adjustment, I won't mess with this nut. I'll use a 12mm and loosen the one on the back. Once they're loose, back it off all the way, so you can get that out of there. Then you round to the front, you just push. These two mounting bolts are also 10mm. As I said, you get a check engine light. In some instances, you'll get the vehicle going to limp home mode to protect the engine. You get to 35-40 miles an hour. It won't accelerate over 2,000 RPM, or the idle started fluctuating. Just get the code read. AutoZone can do it for you. So it's the old solenoid, pretty beat up. And then we do the reverse process. Taking the new one, here's your mounting bolt. It's pretty simple. And put it on and remount it. You clean this up a bit and then remount and reinstall. So the new sensor is in place. The two mounting bolts secured, and Acura did a pretty good job. Make it pretty much do-it-yourself proof. So I'm gonna take my 10mm, tighten these two up, and then reinstall. So there you have it. New sensor is in place. You notice the entire assembly comes with the sensor on the side, the mechanical piece of the sensor. So now here's the old one, pretty beat up. So now let's do the reverse order and reinstall. So as you notice, when I was taking it off, I did move this nut. So I'll leave it the same way and just tighten this one once I get it in the bracket. The cable is in. Show you. So get it right here. Secure it back. Cable right here. Run it over. And as I mentioned, I didn't move that nut, so my alignment should be the same. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this back one up. reverse order. Put it back in. Get this bolt started. All threaded items, bolts or nuts, you want to start them with your hand first, and then you use whatever tool you want to tighten. Start with your hand to ensure it's not cross-threaded. Okay, make sure that's down. Make sure this is also another bolt goes here. So your second bolt goes. Make sure it's secured properly.